the following presentation of the National Football League.
From the old end of the line of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, that's where Atlanta was born. And there are train horns still remains in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And it signals whenever it's time for football in the town once called Terminus. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Atlanta Falcons. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. Brandon Condrington to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVPs. Finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
He won the MVP award. We all knew he'd capture at some point of his career. And to me, Katie really did so because he further elevated everybody around him. That's what MVPs do. It's exactly what Josh did a season ago.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Play action now with Allen. Big strike downfield to Coleman. And he has this to the opposing 35.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. Allen now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a pickup of 11. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Allen on the play action. Pass cut, 9-yard line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
At the 7-yard line.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. And instead of pushing for the line, look at that. He's pushed backwards to the 5.
You get to these goal-to-goal situations, you know what a win is defensively, Kate? A stalemate. Just don't let them go forward. When you actually knock them backwards as they just did, you've now energized your whole group defensively.
This opening drive has reached the 5. Can they find 6 now on 3rd and goal? Working from the gun, it's Allen. Touchdown, Buffalo! The Bills start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. It's a James Cook touchdown. So a picture-perfect way to begin this ball game, Brock. Their opening drive ends in 6.
Yeah, no question about it. That's how you do it. You work all week to script out the opening drive, and it's huge when it pays off like that.
Matt Prater for the point after try. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prager on to send it away. On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And he's brought down just inside the 25. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And they're brought out by the 8th pick in the 2024 draft. Out of your alma mater, the University of Washington, Michael Penix Jr.
The former Husky got a 3-star audition to end his rookie season, Kate, and those results, well, as you'd expect, were a little mix. Some highlight reel making throws and some opportunities to learn from as well. But now the 8th pick, he's going to get the ball in his hands running his own team.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. They're going to run it here. It's Bijan Robinson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3-and-out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Firing quickly is Penix, complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. They gain 14 on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response. Right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field.
And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. From the shotgun, Penix. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
They're set up at the 35 now. Penix now on 1st down. Isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on 2nd down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Trying again following the sack. Oh, he put everything he had into that. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons finish up their opening drive.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
John Parker Romo out to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Ty Johnson now to return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Bills and quarterback Josh Allen ready to get back to work now on offense. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. On 1st down, Allen. Completed to his running back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Straight ahead, here's Cook. Caught behind the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Got his man, Shakir has it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
There's just no question about it. He has the license to adapt a little bit, to diagnose plays because they trust his instincts. And there, well, it was all on display. Expert-level diagnosis going on to see a potential run and get in position to stop it behind the line.
Now Allen off the play action. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Oh, he gets to him behind the line, and he loses the football. But it looked like a member of the Bills was able to get to that one, so possession remains with them. And after the play, one of the Falcons still out there injured. So we'll get a brief stoppage here as they check on him. They're bringing out Mitch Wisnowski to punt it away on 4th. Back deep for the Falcons, Jamal Agnew. And a fair catch made without incident just inside the 25. The Falcons and receiver Darnell Mooney headed out there now. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Falcons will have a first.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to it. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Penix working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Bronk. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd down, it's Penix. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Tendencies tend to show themselves, Kate, and really come to life on 3rd downs. Right? They want to go to their best receiver. Defense knows it. They know that tendency. They double it, and they make the play.
So with the Falcons set to punt on 4th, on comes Bradley Pinion. And a fair catch made here at the 17. It's the 2-minute warning now from Atlanta. And it's the Bills beginning their drive here. The Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Allen to throw. That's complete to Coleman on the slant. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now. Another one caught by Coleman. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Give him 3 on that game. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They have themselves another 1st and 10. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43. To the air again, Allen. That's complete to Coleman out left. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. To throw again, it's Allen. Looking screen, but they intercept it! And the Falcons get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Correct me if I'm wrong, partner, but I think it looked like that was actually the primary read on the play, but it's picked off before the ball could get there.
Kate, I don't think there's any question about it. You know, the college game is a game of scheme. The NFL game is a game of matchups. And that was a matchup that they wanted and worked on all week to get their running back in a one-on-one. The problem was the defense was ready for it and took it away.
First and 10 from the 41. To the air with Penix. Now try to set up the screen. Here's Robinson. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense to the line for second down. Penix here from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
3rd and 10. Can this offense get it done? He'll make a bid for it on the ground. He gets it made on a good play there and also makes this decision time 4th and short. Just 2 seconds left in the half as we get a timeout. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the right hash, a 49-yard look. Up and good from Romo. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Excellent work as always, Scott. Love that halftime report. Just a field goal game for us here as we start quarter number 3. Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Falcons offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Penix on first down. Brought in right side. And this one does not go far.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 6 now. Hits his running back. And he's going to be just one step away from that first down. They haul him down near the 31.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
He gets this out quickly to London. And what a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And that fair catch brought in just beyond the 30-yard line. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll start this series with an option left. And he manages 6 yards to begin this one. We've got 2nd and 4.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks, to really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. Now the shotgun give to Cook. Escapes a defender. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
18 on the play. And the Bills first down.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
First down throw for Allen. Connection made to Coleman. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's good for a Bills first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Now it's Cook. Jukes out a one-stop. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Having been in enough locker rooms at halftime, Kate, I know what the messaging was in there. Start the game out by sending a message. Doesn't matter you're trailing, run right at them and go make a point.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd down now, 7 to go. Working from the gun, it's Allen. And in, touchdown Buffalo. The Bills grab the lead on their first series of the half. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills take a 4-point lead. Now Prater on to send it away. McLeod now returning it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And what's really been simply stunning, Brock, is how far we've made it into the game, and their passing game, it is still grounded.
Yeah, so as they're sitting here losing right now, what I hear you saying, Kate, is it's time for this offense to take flight?
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10. Here's Robinson to start the drive. And it looks like they're giving about 2 on the opening play of this drive.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down after that drive starts with a very minimal gain.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Another carry for Robinson. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tre'Davious White there on the stop.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Staying with Robinson. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Falcons football, a nice little help for them as they trail entering the quarter. New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's Algier on 1st down. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
46-yard line.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Jump off caught by his back. Down just shy of the 40. They get 13 on the pickup, and it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Now a handoff to Algier. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that 1st down. From the 31. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Quickly is Penix, complete. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 4th quarter lead. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. It kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Pretty important PAT here, Brock, to make it a field goal game. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons push their lead to 3.
17, Bills 14.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Codrington now to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bills set to take over offensively. They find themselves down here in the 4th after that touchdown. This game could end up depending on how they respond right here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Left side into the hands of Shakir. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. This is Cook. That one good for a gain of 4. It's 2nd down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Atlanta. Bills trail by a field goal. 2nd and 6 coming up here. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. To the right, pulled in by Palmer. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Taking a deep shot there on 1st down. Okay, no luck connecting. It's incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB, over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Back to throw. This is complete to Dawson Knox. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills have taken the lead late. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
Now a crucial point after to stretch the lead beyond a field goal. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Agnew on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And this pressure has been playing volleyball in this fourth quarter, partner. That touchdown just served it over their way. Now they need a touchdown to return serve, put it back on the other sideline.
Yeah, I like what you did there. And I'll keep the analogy going. We're in the final set. And it almost feels now like a must-score drive.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. He picks up 5 on that first down run, brings up 2nd down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
1st down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. He'll look to throw it. Short pass brought in. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
At the 36-yard line.
In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's 1st down. Penix working from the gun. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36. From the shotgun, Penix. Throw left side, complete. He reaches the sideline, clock stops, but the defense holds him to a gain of maybe 6 or 7. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Here he is to throw. You look underneath here, Robinson. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Offense to the line for 1st down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. Now the offense going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Time not on their side here as they get set for 1st down. No timeouts remaining either. And again, it's Penix. Hauled in by Mooney, left side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with the victory. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say goodbye from Atlanta.